Plaintiff Sophia Newton is suing her neighbor of 10 years for hitting her parked car and fleeing the scene. She's suing for $1,800 for car damages. Defendant Raymond Cooper says he does not recall hitting her parked car. He says he owes nothing.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All rise. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Afternoon, Najee.
It's case number 196 on the docket, Newton versus Cooper.
We have the plaintiff. How do you do, Miss Newton?
Hello.
You are suing your neighbor of 10 years, Mr. Raymond Ray Cooper.
Yes.
For the amount of $1,800 for car damages.
That's correct.
Okay, why don't I hear your side of the story first, and then I'll get to you, Mr. Cooper.
Okay, I would like to say it's a pleasure to be here, Judge.
Yes.
And I have been living in my neighborhood for 40 years.
Wow.
Mr. Raymond Cooper have been living in maybe 10 years.
Okay, so you've been neighbors a long time.
Yes, of course.
Good.
And I call him Ray.
Yeah.
So on Friday, it was April the 12th,
yeah.
I heard a crash. I was sitting in my living room. I looked up. I seen him passing close to my car. And then he got out the car, he looked at my car, and then I proceeded to put on my shoes, and I thought he would be out there when
When you got out there?
Yeah, when I got out there, but he had left. And by that time, my witness, Mr. Randall, had came down and said, I witnessed your neighbor hit your car, and he left. I said, okay, thank you. What's your name? And he said, Randy. And I said, thank you for telling me that. And so I called him on the phone. I said, Raymond, you hit my car. I said, I got you on video. I have a witness. I said, and you left the scene.
Do you have them on video?
It malfunctioned, but I do have video today.
Just to be clear, you heard the crash outside your house.
Right.
But you didn't see him actually hit you.
I seen him, when I stood up, I was sitting in the living room. When I stood up, I seen him passing the back of his truck was actually contacting with my car. So I heard the crash, but it was a long scrape, a long sound.
So
by the time I jumped up and looked out the window, I could see him.
But he was past the car then?
The back of his vehicle wasn't, a bed of the truck hadn't passed the car.
Okay, so you actually saw his car touching your car?
Yes. Yes.
What about that, Ray?
I didn't hit that car.
You didn't?
I didn't hit the car. All I know is I got a call from Miss Sophia telling me, Ray, look here, can you loop back around and can I talk to you?
That's not true.
So when I got there, she said, I seen on camera where you hit my car and I have a witness.
You're
saying,
in court.
you know, I had a witness, you know, saying they seen you hit the car, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I talked with her, she was like, okay, it ain't much or whatever if you did hit it or whatever, you know. I'm like, but I don't recall even hitting the car.
Okay, well, all right, so now you don't recall hitting the car.
I don't recall hitting. I didn't hit the car. I didn't hit the car because, look, when she called me, I was on.
You're under oath.
I was on Willow. So when I got there, she's up there saying, oh, I seen you on camera or whatever. She never showed me no type of evidence of her seeing me.
I submitted a video how close he come around that corner and how he swerves towards where my car is parked.
And guess what? I got a camera too. My camera showed the whole block.
His camera's on. He's on the inside of my house.
We right next to each other.
He has a Ring camera and he's on the inside of my house.
Mine showed from block to block.
Well, why you didn't bring your video?
My video on my phone.
Okay, and there's a text here even where you agreed that you were going to try to help her out. And
because she kept every day I get ready to get in my car, she pops up like a little poof.
Look how close he come around the corner, right there where that tree. That's where I park my car, and that's how he goes.
That's where you don't let nobody park at, and you can't stop nobody. You always you got a driveway. This supposed to be her driveway right there.
Hang on, sir.
Okay, time out. Time out. That's a nice video, but the video doesn't prove anything.
Thank you.
Okay.
But that's how close he
All
comes.
right. Shh.
Raymond, I thought you would be an upstanding guy.
I am
tell
an
the truth
upstanding guy.
in Judge Jerry Court. You are under oath. Be
I'm
honest.
what?
You are under oath.
Did you call me on my name?
Your Honor, would you like the estimate? I
Yes,
gave
may
him
I
the
please
lowest
see that?
estimate because I had a one that was higher. And I said, let's work this out. Let's be neighbors. Do the right thing. And he agreed to it. He even said, oh, I'll give you $50 a week.
I know,
said,
I read the thing. I read that.
Okay.
Okay, and the lower estimate is, in fact, $1,800.
I don't believe it, Raymond. So, Your Honor, so he came back. He said, oh, Miss Sophia, I wouldn't leave you out stuck out like that. I'm sorry I hit your car. What you want to do about it? He said, okay, here's $120 cash. Get your bumper fixed or whatever. I said, it's more damage than my bumper. He said, well, I wouldn't leave you stuck out, whatever you want to do. So hindsight was telling me now that I should have called the police, but we neighbors, we've been getting along. He come to my house. He been doing work for me at my house. And so he said, here's $120 cash. I said, okay. So then the very next day, my gut feeling was, I seen him pass in the car. I said, Raymond, I said, give me the number or give me your insurance information. He said, my insurance lapsed. He said, but I know somebody that could fix your car for you. So he didn't get back to me that Saturday. That was the next day. And when he didn't get back with me, I texted him and I said, Raymond, if you could take me there today, when can you? I still need the information, your friend from the body shop. That never happened. I texted him the Saturday and the Sunday, and Monday he still hadn't returned any calls or got back with me, so I called the police out. When the police found out that we had made arrangements to between each other, he said that we'll do, it's a civil matter.
And that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. The point is, you turned in, it was a little closer than you thought, and you scraped her car.
And you gave me $120.
Why did you give her $120?
She got proof of me giving her $120?
I'm not asking if she has proof. I'm asking you, why did you give her $120?
I never said I gave her no money.
I know you didn't, but you did, didn't you? Careful, careful. You don't want to get in trouble for under oath lying. Honestly, don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
You what? What are you saying?
Judge, I have pictures of the
Okay,
scrape.
that was
receipt?
smart. That was smart not to lie to me.
Right.
That was smart. Okay.
Judge, I have pictures of how he
I
scraped my
plead the
car.
fifth on that.
Well, you have a right to plead the fifth. In a criminal action, which this is not,
Right.
yeah, we can't force you to incriminate yourself. This is a civil action.
Right.
And
Judge,
in
I have
different ways.
pictures.
I believe your
Hang on,
car was
hang on.
hit. I'll take a look at it. I believe, as I'm going to look at this now, my guess is that there were damages, and you have an estimate of the damages.
Yes.
I believe all of that.
Yes. And he admitted that he was going to go by his friend body shop. That's admission.
Well, let me see that.
See everything else.
And what color is your car?
My truck is white.
Well, that looks white, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's not the color of my white.
No, because there...
If my truck would have hit
color
that,
your
that whole
white.
bumper would have come
Really?
up off there.
Right.
No, I think, you
Judge,
know
I
what?
also have
you
a
didn't
video.
do the worst thing in the world.
No.
But you did scrape her car, and you're a good neighbor. You've known her for 10 years.
Yes,
you're
I
a
did.
man, and you feel good about yourself, and therefore you're going to step up, and you're going to say, you know what? I wish that didn't happen. I certainly didn't do it on purpose, but I
You're looking
did
at it. You
scrape
look at
her
it. She
car.
made the accident look worse than what it was. That thing wasn't nothing like that.
How do you
It
know?
wasn't nothing like that
How
when
do
I
you
seen
know?
that.
Okay, when you saw right.
That looked like made up paint on there.
Yeah, how
Look
do
at
you
it.
know?
It's even falling off.
Okay, now you want me to believe, Ray, you want me to believe. I
Judge
said,
Jerry,
in
look at
your
the picture
way-
good. Look at the
yeah,
picture
I was
good.
looking at that.
Oh, come
Judge,
on.
okay. But here's the deal.
I think she made
if
it
you
worse.
and I are just hanging out in the evening, you and I are there, and we're just talking, and you would be saying to me, come on, you'd be saying to me, yeah.
I didn't have a
scrape.
drink. I was at work. I was
Oh, I'm
working.
not saying right.
If I had a drink, it would be tore up.
Oh, yeah, it would be tore up.
It'd have been sitting in front
I
of the door.
believe you. The court finds for the plaintiff $1,800.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You getting your coffee. I apologize
For.
for
Say it.
swiping your car.
Okay, all right. Now I know you love me.
Hey, YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now, for sneak preview and behind-the-scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.